Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Olivia Ongera. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, thank you so much for subscribing and welcome back for yet another interesting video. Guys, on today's video, I'm going to be showing you my updated 2026 makeup routines. Yeah, I'm going to show you basically on this video how I achieved this look. As you can see, it's very simple, less than 20 minutes and you're done. So stay tuned and enjoy the video. 2026 is the year I will try. I'm not promising. This is the year I'll try and be consistent on this platform. So first thing first, I normally start priming my face using the Rimmel Matte Primer. That is what I use. I start with priming my face because I have a very oily skin. Yeah, so that is enough. I had already done my skincare routine in the morning when I woke up. So I'm just going to prime my face. I go in with the areas that I know I'm so oily. So mostly I'm normally so oily on my forehead and my T-zone, like this part. So that is where I concentrate more with the primer, and I just use a good amount of primer. So yeah, that's the first step. So as you can see, my face already looks matte. I'm going to let that stay on my skin for like 2 to 3 minutes as I do my eyeshadow. This is the concealer that I'm going to use. It's the don't mind mine, it's so dirty, but it's the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 40, color number 40. So yeah, that's what I'm going to use next to do my actually I'm not supposed to be applying this thing directly because I'm transferring the germs, but it is what it is. Yeah, I had already done my eyebrows, just in case you're wondering. Then I'm also going to do this just a little. Yeah, so now I'm going to blend this. I'm not going to take much of your time. I just want to take like maximum 10 minutes of your time. So now I blend. The next step is to blend. Yeah, you see, I'm going to do the same for here. I'm using a damp beauty blender, so don't use a dry beauty blender. Just make sure you dip your blender in water and then you do the blending. So you can see already the difference from this side and this side. So let me blend this other side and then I come back. This is the aftermath. I know I look weird. Next, I'm going to go in with this eyeshadow palette. It's just a random palette that I got from Dubois. It's basically nude, and I'm just going to apply a nude shade because today we're going for something very light, like something light. So I'm going to start with this dark shade. Yeah, this is what I'm going to start with at the corners. Actually, let me just do one side and then you see. You see, it really has a good pigment. So yeah, that's how it looks like. Nowadays, I tend to lean towards nude colors for my eyeshadow. I think the older I grow, the more I want neutral, clean, nude makeup look. So I'm going to repeat the same for this other side. Yeah. And then next, I'm going to go in with, which shade do I want to use next? I want to use this. So this is the next that I'm going to use in my inner corners. So I'm still using the same brush. I'm just using the other side. And you notice how I'm applying my eyeshadow. I'm not doing this. I'm not rubbing, but I'm dabbing. If you want the pigment to really pop out, you dab, but you don't rub while you apply. I hope you understand what I mean. So this is what I mean when I say you dab. Like, you dab your eyeshadow like that. Okay, let me do this other side. And yeah, so I'm done with the eyeshadow. Next, I'm going to do my foundation, Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I use the shade Cocoa. 70 Cocoa, that's my shade, just in case we have the same skin tone. I use the shade 70 Cocoa. So I like putting my foundation at the back of my hand like this. I just pump. I think that's enough. It's even way much. Then I just apply. I apply. So that's how the foundation looks on my skin tone, as you can see. This foundation is so matte. So if you have an oily skin, this is the perfect foundation for you because it's so matte. Actually, after you apply it, you don't let it stay without you blending because it will really give you a hard time blending. So I'm going to go in with my brush. I saw Kim do this with her. So let me try this technique. And then I just go in with it. I don't know if it helps. So again, you dab, 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 dab. You dab. You don't do this. You don't rub, but you dab. You see? You just dab. And make sure you don't forget your neck so that you don't look like two different people. So just dab, 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 dab. Already you can see the difference from my chin and here. So I'm just going to do this, and then the product that will remain is what I'll use on this part. You have noticed I've not gone in with any product for this part. I've just used the remaining products for this. So let me blend. Make sure you blend your foundation. That is the secret to good makeup. Blend, blend, blend your foundation. Take your time with blending. So this is the secret to good flawless makeup look. So yeah, let me finish blending and then I come back when I'm done. When they say women are two-faced, this is what they mean. Can you imagine this is the same person who started the video? Yeah. And my phone battery is almost dying. I just hope I finish before it dies actually. And also make sure you use a foundation that is your shade, you know, and understand your skin tone. If you have an oily skin, definitely you'll need to use a matte foundation. If you have oily to combination, you'll need to use a foundation that is not so matte, you know. So there's different foundations for different skin types. So always make sure you check that when you're going to buy your foundation. And then just make sure you prep your skin well before you do your makeup. Don't just go in with makeup before prepping your skin. So you can see I've already blended my foundation and it has sat nicely on my skin, as you can see. Yeah. So next I'm going to go in with the concealer again. You use a lighter concealer for highlighting. That's why it's called highlighting. So I just do this. For the areas that I want to highlight, you know. Make sure you avoid putting a lot of products on your waterline. It will settle and then it will really look weird. So avoid a lot of makeup immediately under your waterline. So I'm going to let that sit on my face. Oh, I look cute, ciao. I'm going to let this sit on my face for like 2 to 3 minutes, 5 minutes maximum. This is the point where if you have a fight with your boyfriend, you apply your concealer and then you go fight with your boyfriend and then you come back, okay? Jokes aside, guys. So let me let it sit like that. I will do my lashes as I let this sit and then I come back and we finish up. We wrap up, okay? Who is that girl? Oh, I look cute. I look cute, ciao. I look cute. Ooh. Yo. Ooh. So next I'm going to go in with this beauty blender that is damp. When I say damp, I mean I've literally dipped it in water and then squeezed, and then now I go in and do this. You see? Repeat the same for this other side. So for highlight, you use a shade that is way lighter than your skin tone. That is what I did. If you want the highlight to pop, as you can see, it's way, if you compare here and here, it's way lighter. Here is lighter than here. So that's why we call it highlighting. Use a shade lighter than your skin tone for highlighting. In my case, I've used the Maybelline concealer. You make sure the mirror is close to you as possible. I'm just going in with a darker powder on the areas that I did not highlight. Now, the darker powder is for contouring. That's what I'm going to do. And then I put my blush, and then I apply my lipstick, and then I'll be done. So let me charge my phone for that, and then I come back and finish off the video because my phone is literally dying. And yeah, so this is the final look. What do you think? Let me know what you think. I've just applied my highlighter, I've done my blush, as you can see, and then I've used red lipstick. Let me show you. Like, yeah, I've used this. It's a Kenyan brand. It's called Rich Beauty. So it's in the shade Vamp. That is what I've used for my lips. So yeah, that's basically my updated 2026 makeup routine. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. I look cute. I wish somebody's son was taking me out. Maybelline Fit Me setting spray. This is what I used, and here is the section. If you have any question, let me know. But yeah, that's basically how I do my makeup. Simple. And yeah, I think I've gone a bit overboard with my blush, but a little blush hurts nobody. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this week's video. Remember to like, share,